Hey guys, it's Jeno, and today I'm talking about a very niche topic. Not that many people play these games, and I'm talking about racing games, racing games, and to be specific, they're actually really good. Even like these types of games, like they're not that bad, I'm not trying to be mean, but they're not that good. But yeah, racing games are actually surprisingly really good, and they actually are really well modeled. You know, not like these games. These games are like examples to show like what most people think about road racing, and believe me, they do not look like that. Uh, I think I've grinded too much road racing games. I forgot what old road racing looked like. But yeah, these these road racing games are really good. Like they actually go well, they drive well, they feel well. Like this one isn't actually that bad, but the models kind of suck. But yeah, they're pretty decent. But yeah, it has been a while since I've played some of these games, so I may be a little bit rusty. You know, like easy excuse. But yeah, these games are good. I'm just not really the right person. I just want to spread the name of road racing since not a lot of people play them, and yeah, these developers have really tried hard on their games. This is the first game. This is IFI Ion Formula Racing. Really good game. Beta test is just like racing with other people. These are the 2022 cars. I'm just showing the menu. 2020, and yeah, there's 2020 cars, 2021, 2022. These are maps. These aren't actually real drags. They're just custom made since copyright. These are like 2020 cars, really good. Well, back then, but now they're not that good due to like them nerfing it every year to make the new season cars better and more worth driving. And these are 2021 cars. They're almost the same in the feeling now, but yeah, these are 2022 cars. Currently, the best cars in the game that you can actually race. This is just a Game Pass car. Another Game Pass car, the 2010s. I'm not. I think these are the 2010s. Yeah, they're just showing the liveries. They're actually really good. 2022 car. Alright. This is the Formula Junior, basically Formula 2. Really good. This is just another from the 90s, I think. Yeah, like 80s, 90s. This is the 2022 car. I'm pretty sure this livery is based on the Lotus. Lotus. Lotus F1 team. Their car that used ground effect. But yeah, the racing actually really good. See, you can use the steering wheel. Really good. Like you have regen mode too. These 2022 cars are actually the fastest in a straight line, which is pretty good. And by the way, these cars actually porpoise. Like it's they are they're not that porpoisey. I don't know why. And I'm pretty sure these cars are based on the W13 Mercedes. So I don't know why. It is slightly raining and I am on inters, so a little bit slippery and the first time playing in a while. I am broke because I just upgraded this car. But yeah, you can really drive these cars hard, but those curves are actually dangerous since they will basically make your car undrivable. Just one wrong move. It is slippery actually, since it is still it's light rain, but like it's not good enough for the inters to fully be grippy. So yeah, it's not gonna be that fast. And this is just a showcase lap, just to show you the map, the cars. Oh yeah, DRS also exists. ERS. That's really good, and you can change. And see, when I use my DRS, I immediately start losing grip when I start turning. Oh, and the four green thingies on the right of your screen, those are the tire temps, and if you have your front wing, it'll stay green, and if you don't, it'll turn red. It's actually pretty handy to see your tire temps, and you can also see tire your tire durability on them as well. There isn't really an amount of fuel in the game right now, so changing your fuel mix isn't really gonna do anything. Actually, it's gonna make it slower. So if you are gonna play this game, I just recommend you staying on the hot lap fuel mix, since there's really no fuel. This game is really good though. Like, the racing's pretty nice, and yeah, a lot of good players exist here. Like, they can do insane times. I don't even know how. They'd be using they'll be using stock cars while I'm gonna be using maxed out, and they're still faster. They're really good. So, and you can be one of them, you know, if you grind this game. A little bit of an FPS drop, but there's a lot of people in the server. They're just not in the race or driving. Yeah, it's a really good game. On to the next one. This is the time where I say, you know what I'm gonna say, right? Like, you know, like and subscribe if you do like my content. I know it's low effort, but you know, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. This is Project Apex, by the way. It's still in beta, since, you know, all of these cars are technically still in beta, since they are not fully finished. They're not fully launched yet. These are 2022 cars. They're just showing the livery real quick, you know. This is a very different game from Ion. Ion is way more competitive, and it feels a little bit better, like, to drive. I think these could be the more realistic versions, but I think Ion is more fun. But this game has way more potential from what I've seen. Yeah, I'm just showing you the cars and stats and stuff. There are a lot of cars, and they're not all expensive. You do get a free car, and it's the Williams, or whatever you call it, you know, Evans. This is the AlphaTauri, this is the Alpine, or the L-Plan, Lamau. This is the Alfa Romeo. I don't know, I don't like the livery in this game. These are the tracks, these are real tracks, these are based on real ones. Some of them are a little bit bumpy, so they're mostly focusing on the cars. I'm pretty sure they're just starting to focus on the tracks. I'm just loading into the Hockenheim. Yeah, this track is actually really good. This is my favorite track. It's pretty fast. It's the fastest, I'm pretty sure, right now, since it's not that long. And the straights aren't that long as well, compared to the others. The cars, I don't know why, the cars are pretty slow here. they actually sound pretty good, and deliveries are pretty accurate. They do get updated, so yeah, that's why they're pretty accurate. We do have DRS. The car really looks good in this game. I'm pretty sure this model is based on the concept that F1 themselves showed, so yeah. As you can see, these cars do have way more grip than the ones in Ion, but they're way more understeery, so it's kind of like it is balancing. And you can actually turn. The interior actually looks good, by the way. It's really good. This is just an outlap, and I am also showing you that track limits do exist. Sometimes they are a little strict on this game, but you know, it's better than having no track limits. There are multiple views. This is the F1 view, like when you're just spectating. That's what you see. And the tires here aren't that good. They just melt. That's why I don't really like using the sauce here, since they die after one lap. But yeah, it's a good game. You should try it. It's a little bit easier for beginners, since the cars are easier to control. There was a little bit of cutting there. That's one of the well-known, well, not really well-known since it's still in the game, but it's a pretty well-known cutting area. There are some areas where you can run wide, and yeah, I do like those areas since you don't always have the grip that you think you have. I am doing what you call the esports line. So yeah. And this is just a showcase lab, so not really full pushing. But yeah. Out of Ion in this game, this has way better graphics, but I think Ion has way better car physics. But this game is really good, so you should really give it a try. The cars, you can mod the car's looks by doing weight reduction, aero upgrades, you know. And yeah, the model is actually really accurate to the one that F1 showed. So yeah, you should not sleep on this game. Definitely give it a try. And yeah, I'm just gonna let the lab finish, and I'll talk when the next game comes up. Alright, we're now moving on to the next game. In my opinion, this game is really fun, but it's really hard. Even I struggled after coming back after a few months. Yeah, but yeah, if you really do get into this, it's really good. The cars feel really realistic, surprisingly, since this is a Roblox. These tracks are real. They are based on the real ones. So yeah, we're going into Hockenheim again. Wait, is this Hockenheim? Yeah, it is. I'm blind. I didn't even know I clicked. This game is one of the worst performing games in terms of the amount of players, but it's the best game out of the three. So if I'd rank the three games, this, Ion, and then Project Apex. But they're actually really good since they update quite frequently. Their models get better and better. And if you join their Discord, you can see how hard they're working. So yeah, these cars are some of the best models in the game. They are made by DevGem, and those guys make really good cars. I'm just showing you the car. I totally didn't think about it and thought that this car might be too loose for me, so I totally didn't spawn this one, and I also did spawn it because I am wearing a Mercedes suit, so I just thought I'd had to. This is just an outlap, so yeah, I'm totally saying that just because it's an outlap and because it's not a bad lap. There's not that many players in this game, as you can see from the tab list. I wish this game had way more players, since the only reason this game doesn't get as much updates is because they don't have that many players. So yeah, they just don't really, I'm pretty sure it's the reason, but they do also have a game, so that's also one of the reasons. The other game is Midnight Tokyo Racing. Wait, no, Midnight Racing Tokyo. It's really good as well. It's mostly it's way different from this. Those are more like street cars that, you know, race illegally. It's really good, and the map is pristine. They're really good maps. They're really good actually. I was shocked. But if you are on low grade devices like cell phones, you might struggle with there. But yeah, this game is also really good. The map is the best out of the three. I'm pretty sure this is the most realistic map they have. And that was totally just a drift that I did, so you know, I forgot that we weren't in Midnight Racing Tokyo, so I drifted. Totally. But yeah, joking aside, this game is really good, but it's gonna be quite difficult for new players, unless you've already played a couple of video games that are similar to this, or just driving games in general. But yeah, this game is really good. The thing about it is, like, you think you'd have the grip to take a corner, but you don't actually have that. Like, that's why I am struggling a little bit. So yeah, I played a set of course again just because this game, just to see how realistic it feels, and it's legit. It feels really good. Like a higher budget game compared to this, and they feel pretty similar, is really shocking. It's either a set of, as I said, it's either a set of courses sucks, or Project Tractor is just really good. I did forget to say the name, didn't I? yeah, it's Project Track Day, so you should really try it, give it some time, and you'll definitely get good at it. It's a really good game. That's mostly all what I really wanted to say. So goodbye.